Hello everybody. Welcome to the Celeb Scope channel. I want to talk about Jay-Z being the most sensitive rapper in the industry because several people have come forth and have said that Jay-Z would call them to check them if they made a small critique about him or said something that he disagreed with. And there was a video that surfaced of DJ Funk Flex calling Jay-Z out on this.
I'm going to tell you about Jay-Z. You want me to tell you about Jay-Z? You want me to tell you? You know you want me to tell you why he can't be on social media?
Why?
Because he's the most sensitive motherfucker on the planet, and he can't take niggas in his comments telling him the truth.
Oh, what?
Okay?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay?
Damn, okay.
He can't take it. He can't open up social media. You know what Jay does? He watches social media from a fake page.
Yo, what's up with you and Jay?
Okay?
Man? Jay ain't letting you in
It's
the
not, but I'm giving you the truth.
I believe Fun Flex I do. And recently Joe Budden and Mark Lamont Hill had a conversation about Jay-Z and Rock Nation. And Mark said that he even got in calls when he made certain critiques about Jay-Z.
They think we scared of Rock Nation. Like, we get our talking points every day from Rock Nation.
You asking me to with really powerful people that I know watch and listen to every word I say. And if not every word, certainly when their name come up.
Super Bowl shit, I was on his ass. He did some other shit with the school, was on his ass. Got the call too. But
that right there should let you know that Jay-Z does make calls behind the scenes. He does watch to see how he's being spoken of. You know, he even called T.I. and kind of tried to check him on his best rappers list because T.I. placed Tupac above Jay-Z.
You put Pac over Hove. Why was that?
Oh, you know what? Hove called me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, oh, and by the way. He said, oh, and by the way, you really believe that?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah. Yeah, I do. When it comes to impact, I do.
I think it's very interesting that Jay-Z would even care about T.I.'s best rappers list, but he does. He cares about little things like that. I think he cares about the way his peers and what other people in the industry say about him. And he has a lot of power, so he's able to control the narrative. And it seems like if somebody steps out of line with their opinion, he will make a call. For example, like when Stephen A. Smith said that Beyoncé was a better performer than Rihanna. Jay-Z called him and checked him because that year Rihanna was set to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, and it was unnecessary to pit Beyoncé against Rihanna when Rihanna was about to have her moment. But that was Stephen A. Smith's opinion, right? Nothing is wrong with him having an opinion, but Jay-Z did put him in line when he said that.
Rihanna's fantastic, but there's one thing she's not. She ain't Beyonce. She gets my money. Mad love for her, wishing her nothing but the best come Super Bowl performance. But you do know there's only one Beyonce. People who will remain nameless, Hollywood stars, couple of cats pissed off at me, going off, complaining, never spoke to me again. Months later, Hove and I was on the phone. Hove was like, quote, simple and plain, my dog, you family, that's family. That's too close to say that. Right. I didn't know.
Now, in this situation, I think it was good that Jay-Z made that call because Rihanna probably was thinking that Jay-Z and Beyoncé were sending Stephen A. Smith to say these things. And listen, Beyoncé is a better performer than Rihanna, but he didn't have to say that multiple times on different platforms right before Rihanna was about to perform at the halftime show. That looks very sus. You don't have to put somebody down to uplift somebody else, you know? So, I think in that situation, Jay-Z probably wanted to smooth things over with Rihanna, so he checked Stephen A. Smith. But like I said, Jay-Z, he got the power and he will call somebody and make them change their mind if they say something that, you know, he may not agree with. Now, what was also interesting was Jay-Z called up the Chapter 3. Jay-Z checks Michael Eric Dyson for defending Drake against Kendrick Professor Michael Eric Dyson because Michael was taken up for Drake during the whole Kendrick and Drake feud. He even did a whole write-up about it, and he was calling out people for policing Drake's blackness and saying that he didn't contribute to the culture. And interestingly enough, Jay-Z called Michael Eric Dyson and disagreed with his stance on Drake, which is very, very telling to me.
And let me tell you something. A very dear and good friend of mine disagrees with me bitterly. Well, I won't say bitterly, just aggressively and vigorously. His name is Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z, but he hit me up and he vigorously disagreed with my particular position. He said it with dignity. He said it with respect. He articulated his ideal intelligently. I responded to him. We went back and forth for a minute, and I shared with him my essay, the 3,000 some word essay I wrote, where I break down what's going on between Kendrick and Drake. So the point is that I'm saying we can disagree with each other and not be nasty.
This right here, it speaks volumes to me, and in some ways it does expose Jay-Z's hand too, because why did Jay-Z feel passionate about this enough to have a whole debate with the wordsmith Michael Eric Dyson about Drake? I mean, if anything, this adds some credence to the rumors that Jay-Z Loki doesn't like Drake like that. And also, I did find it auspicious that he had Kendrick perform at the Super Bowl halftime show right after he battled Drake. So, it kind of 6:086 minutes, 8 seconds makes you wonder. Did Jay-Z actually have some investment in that Kendrick and Drake feud? Who knows? But the idea of him getting into a passionate disagreement with Michael Eric Dyson about Drake says a lot to me. And it does confirm to me that, yeah, he does have the pull and the power to control narratives. He seems to have a lot of relationships in the industry. So, it doesn't surprise me when certain people in the media are very careful on how they speak on Jay-Z. They seemingly protect him. They don't want to bring up negative stories about him. And also, they target Jay-Z's ups. It's a very noticeable pattern. It's almost becoming blatant at this point, you know.